A nuclear explosion.
The cockroaches would get from the nuclear blast and not the blast itself, because basically that's going to be so hot it's going to fry anything anyway.
All right, so how are we going to test this? Get cockroaches in a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, the roaches are going to be the easy thing. The radiation might be a little harder.
Well, I think for completeness, we should try a few other types of insects, just to make sure the cockroaches are the only thing that'll survive.
Why don't we do fruit flies? Because that's a classic insect for these types of experiments. We'll also do flower beetles because they're very tough.
So it's an all-star.
The flower beetles and fruit flies.
But first up, the guys get face to antenna with the principal parasite for this parable.
Okay, guys. Here is a box. I am sure the delivery guy is very excited to not open up in his truck. These are cockroaches.
Say guten Tag to the German cockroach.
Ben Cockroach. Ugh.
Cause allergic reactions in people.
Oh, there's so many in there.
And have even been known to feed on human nighttime dribble.
Dude, that is so dirty.
But will the deadly radiation described in the myth get the better of them?
Oh, this guy's like a sprinter.
So with most of the roaches raring to go, what's next for this myth?
I'm calling insects to come to me so that I can put them in these boxes and irradiate them. I know that's kind of cruel. They don't really know what's going to hit them, but you know, science is fun, but it's not always nice.
It seems nice guy Tori is having a conscience crisis.
Exciting.
Because with insect death a possibility, this myth is pretty unusual. From savage sharks and angry arachnids to gnarling guard dogs.
Run!
Where animals are involved, it's normally the Mythbusters that come off second best. But not this time. These cockroaches may be on death row, but because they were bred for use in a science lab, their days were always nice.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good to know. So how's everyone doing today, huh? Just curious, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing this lovely Thursday afternoon? I'm having so much fun. I'm not kidding. I'm having so much fun. So how's everyone doing today? I'll see you in a second. I'm checking something quick here. Okay, it's working. So how's everyone doing today, huh? I'm just all I'm doing it now. I'm also doing something else too. I can't say what I'm doing though.
Adam and Jamie put plain on their belt to the
So how's everyone doing this afternoon?
But next, it's survival of the yuckiest as the team makes roaches and radiation.
Because paint inspiration can strike anywhere, the Project Color app from the Home Depot can help you find an exact color match, give you an early look at your new look, and
Yeah, it'd be funny to do it now, but I'm not going
the
to.
supplies you need delivered.
Yes, a lazy day for me today. That's what today is going to be. A lazy day for me. That's what I'm doing. I'm being lazy.
Wonderful pistachios.
Like, that one president who's lazy. Even when he was in office, he was lazy.
The lowly conveyor belt is mankind's labor-saving tool, manufacturing aid, and even automated dog walker. But it's also part of an incredibly
Yeah, right. That'd be funny if it was true.
If a conveyor belt was going the takeoff speed of an airplane in one direction, can it stop that airplane from taking off in the other direction? Or would the plane simply take to the skies? So far, Adam and Jamie have graduated from flight school. All they need now is a conveyor belt, and this not-so-run-of-the-mill human treadmill should be enough to get this myth up and running.
We know what speed the plane needs to take off, so we've set the treadmill to go that speed. We're going to put the plane on it, see whether it takes off.
And with the airplane's takeoff speed being 11.3 miles per hour, both the plane and the belt are set to that magic number.
I've read literally thousands of pages of vitriolic commentary and argument on the web about airplanes on a conveyor belt, but nowhere did I find anyone who'd put an airplane on a conveyor belt. just what we're about to do in scale here. And hopefully we're about to answer some really important questions.
I had like 3 airplanes already, and none of them fly.
But as Adam soon finds out, it's not all plain sailing.
I'm sensing a problem.
Those wheels are so flimsy.
They are so flimsy and they're just moving around.
Adam's engineered a flight plan to steer the plane, and carefully making sure he's not pushing forward, it's all systems go.
It's an airplane on a conveyor belt, dude. It's one of the great questions of the internet.
Ain't that the truth? But it's not answered yet, Adam.
We'll set it to fat burn.
Fat burn, nice.
So with the treadmill set to fat burn in one direction, Jamie's plane burns rubber in the other direction.
Go ahead and ramp it up.
Luckily, they get their act together. But is that a result?
And we thought it was going to do what?
It went right off the end of the conveyor belt.
No.
Yes.
Yes. With the conveyor belt going 11.3 miles per hour in reverse, Jamie accelerated the plane up to match that speed. And get this, the plane moved forwards. However, it didn't have a chance to get airborne because the treadmill is too short. The guys are investigating an atomic bomb of a myth, reputed to survive the deadly radiation from a nuclear explosion. Apparently, cockroaches will inherit the Earth, but be alone.
I've been combing the black market, I've been searching the internet, and finding a nuclear bomb is not as easy as you might think.
Fortunately, our researchers have managed to find a lab that's willing to work with us.
Yeah, apparently they have a cobalt-60 radiation source. They're willing to let us.
Cobalt 68.
Awesome.
That's extreme.
An extreme place.
Well, we'll leave it, Carrie, because it's all going to go down at the Pacific Northwest Laboratory. Inside the imposing structure, Tori meets radiation expert Michelle Johnson.
All right, so Michelle, this is where we're going to be irradiating the insects, right?
Right, we have a cobalt-60 source in here, and it produces a radiation level of about 55,000 R per hour, which is enough to kill you in about 10 minutes. Enough to kill you in about 10 minutes. Kill you in about 10 minutes.
As Tori picks his jaw up off the floor, let's get this straight. They're not using a nuclear bomb to irradiate the insects, but a highly dangerous radioactive metal called cobalt-60. They'll use this metal to irradiate their insects at 3 different exposure settings called rats. Test 1 will be 1,000 rats. Test 2, 10,000. And test 3, 100,000. And alarmingly, even the lowest dose is really bad news for a human. And with the bugs all set, it's go time for the 1,000 rat test.
What happens is the radiation source will come up to the porthole here, and then we'll have a beam of radiation that will be exposing our insects.
With the first bugs in place, a push of a button reveals the alarmingly lethal radiation source.
Right now, we're radiating our cockroaches, our fruit flies, and our flower beetles at 1,000 rad. Now that is the lethal dose for humans, right on the other side of that wall. And to make it even scarier, we're told we can't go past this line. Safe, unsafe. Safe, unsafe.
It's undoubtedly
I thought you
one
wanted
of
to
the most
prove to you?
dangerous
Yes.
experiments in the history of Mythbusters. For human beings, a mere line on the floor separates life and death. But after 3 minutes in the firing line, will the insects be incinerated?
Fruit flies are going to be fruit fries.
Later, the Mythbusters confront the controversy of playing on a treadmill full scale.
Oh, that was beautiful!
But first, if roaches get meat, will they rule a roost?
Zap.
Look at babies. Are my kitty cats? Look at me like I'm an idiot.
I'm looking for my client. I'm his accountant.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, man, we're here. You don't trust me here in Vegas, do you?
Well, I thought we had a breakthrough with the Volkswagen.
We did. Yes, we broke through.
That's the Volkswagen?
That's the press board.
Wow.
Seatbelts.